It's easy to stay on a high vibe when everything's going your way. The real test is when unexpected things happen that you didn't want to happen. Inconveniences. That's the test. An inconvenience. Are you able to stay on the high vibe when an inconvenience happens? Minor inconveniences as well. Doesn't have to be anything big, but if that's able to throw you off your game, how strong is your frame if you're getting thrown off by silly little things? Sometimes you just got to take a deep breath, man. Just take a deep breath. Feel that good prana, like Infinite Waters says. It's true though. Trying to stay on a positive vibe, trying to bring the positivity out. That's what my channel is all about, man. I just want to spread the positive and the love and the growth and the evolution, the personal development, personal evolution. Reach your highest self. That's what I want to help you do, man. Let's get there. All you have to do is watch the videos and follow the advice and listen to what I'm saying and believe in it. You got to buy in. That's true as well. You got to buy in. Got to believe that it's actually possible. I'm not a scammer. I don't want your money. The information is free. Just follow the channel. That's it. I don't want your money. I'm good. I don't need the money. I'm just spreading the info that I've accumulated over my life. It is possible. You can do it. You can reach your higher self. All you have to do is work very hard and sacrifice. But yeah, it's very important to stay in a positive vibe, high vibration energy. You want to cultivate in your own way, you know, whatever works for you, whatever's high vibe to you. Everyone's got their own unique perspective on it. So find yours and then cultivate it and spread it. That's how yours is going to grow. That's how you're going to have a stronger and a more expansive one. Love is one of the only things that grows when you give it away, when you share it. When you share it, it grows. It's one of the only things. You got a piece of cake, you half it, you've only got half a piece of cake. Not the same with love. You share the love, you get double the love. And your capacity to hold love increases as well. One frame that's always helped me when I've been going out sober, or when I've been grinding it out and staying sober for a long time, when it gets tough, when the grind gets tough, I always think it helps a lot. Who has the balls to do this? If you look at your average guy, you're like, smoke weed, let's get drunk, the weekend. Like, average guys, reality is that. I'm not shitting on anyone. I got a lot of friends that drink and do everything, and it doesn't make me value you any less. I'm just saying, for someone that wants to not do that, it's not always easy. You hit the wall, and sometimes it's tough. You feel a lot of resistance, and you think, man, should I just do the easy thing? Should I just have a drink? Should I just go and have a drink and relax and lay back with everyone else and join the crowd? But that's where you need to stay strong and firm, stand your ground, and have that mindset of who has the balls to do something like this. I'm doing something that's difficult. Because it's difficult, not a lot of people are able to do it. And the fact that not a lot of people are able to do it makes it that much more valuable. Makes me more unique, which in turn gives me even more confidence than what I already have self-generated. Once again, an upward spiral, just win, spiraling up. I'm generating the confidence just through my actions and through my own feedback loop of doing things the correct way, which then makes me feel better, which then makes me want to do it even more. And then aside from that, I have the mindset, for example, not that I'm better than anyone else, but who has the balls to go out and just interact socially, doesn't matter what age you are, without any alcohol, without any drugs, without anything that's going to prop you up emotionally, or it's going to make you feel better, or distract you, or numb your inner voice. That's where the real legends are made. When you can consistently grind it out and stand up against the crowd. Because the crowd, that's all they're doing. They're getting turned up, man, on the weekend. Let's turn it up. And if you're able to just stand your ground and go through the grind, especially at the beginning, when you get the ball rolling, But once you get to a certain point where you've got some momentum, you start getting some good results. You meet new people, you make good connections. You see personal growth in yourself. And it makes it all worth it. So yeah, a good frame to have when you're going through the grind of staying sober and going out and being sober and living life sober is who has the balls to do that. Who has the balls to do that? Not a lot of people. I'm not saying nobody, but not a lot of people. It's difficult. So you just pat yourself on the back, hold your chin up just for that. And there he is. He's building his web. Someone must have destroyed it. Something must have happened, but look, he's straight back at it. He's not letting the past get him down. He's just getting on with it again. He's a beautiful, beautiful guy. You crack on, buddy. When you have a collaborative frame instead of a competitive frame, you're approaching situations from a collaboration perspective instead of a competition perspective. And you're conscious of bringing the positive vibe. It makes you a unique person. It makes you someone that's rare. Especially if you're not someone that's got a hidden agenda. You ain't got no weirdness about you. All you want to do is share positivity. A lot of people are like, really? Like, how they don't meet a lot of people like that, and that makes you ultra valuable, makes you trustworthy, and when you're consistent with it as well, because maybe if you meet someone first time, they're gonna not trust you, and with good reason. Most people are not trustworthy. They might be a bit wary of you at first, but if you're able to maintain yourself in that frame and maintain the positive vibe, eventually you earn the respect of the person, and that's a good way of meeting people, getting a good reputation. And like I always say, is don't do it for other people, do it for yourself. But at the end of the day, you keep behaving in this manner where you don't take anything from anyone, and all you do is add value, and you're always just trying to add positivity and value. You're never letting any negativity get to you, or rarely, because we all make mistakes, we all have flaws sometimes. Then behaviors end up building a strong reputation for you, because I mean, not a lot of people are able to maintain it, especially being sober and not relying on any kind of external medication or anything. It makes people trust you when they see that all you're about is just adding positive energy. Makes the people who are worth having trust in you trust you. Let's just say respectable people find you trustworthy, and that is so valuable, especially when you come from somewhere where a lot of people, everyone knows each other. You end up building a super strong foundation of connections, like a web. It's like they say, your net worth is your network, but you've got to be conscious of where you're coming from. So that's what I'm talking about, the positive vibe. You've got to be conscious of where your actions and your words are coming from. Why are you doing something? Why are you approaching someone? Why are you thinking something? Why are you going to say something? Where's the underlying emotion? Where's it coming from inside of you? What's bringing out that action or that thought or that desire to say something? What's the underlying driver? You want to be conscious that it's always the best possible outcome. You want to lock that inside of you. That's what I do whenever I do anything. I believe it's true. I'm not like a spiritual teacher or anything like that, and I don't believe in the spiritual woo-woo stuff too much, but I do believe that what we put out, we get back. So if you want good stuff, if you want positivity, and you want all the good things in life, and you've got to put out good things as well. You've got to be positive yourself. But it's not just like positive, like fluffy, haha. It's not like that. You've got to be realistic. And sometimes you've got to accept things aren't always sunshine and rainbows. But yeah, that's foundational. Your actions have got to originate from a positive place inside of you. And if you don't know where that is, you've got to find it. You've got to find the positive place inside of you and then start sharing from there. I imagine it like as if you're a router. I'm a router. And what I'm sharing is a Wi-Fi signal. We've got to make sure that the Wi-Fi signal is good and not bad. I think you can understand what I'm trying to say. I say I'm not a spiritual teacher and I don't believe in the spiritual woo-woo stuff, but I do believe in God. I do believe in something else, but I don't think a lot of the spiritual teachers, cults and all these like religions and stuff, they never really, I mean, don't get me wrong, Muslim religion and Christianity and all that, they're solid religions, obviously. And they've got a lot of really good wisdom. When I say spiritual teachers, I'm talking more about, you know, the esoteric type. They're talking about all the energies and all this, which I believe in, and I believe in God. But at the same time, I believe they're just kind of dangling a carrot in front of you. You never actually get the carrot, you know. They're just like showing you, oh, look, this new thing. You never actually arrive, you never actually become who you are. And that's the whole point of any spiritual thing, don't you think? Like becoming who you are uniquely, like your unique self, your soul, like comes and is part of your body, and your soul is working. It's like being itself through your body. That's what I believe in. But a lot of the spiritual teachings, the esoteric cults and all this, they talk about all these energies and stuff. They don't even know what they're talking about half the time, and they're just always striving, never arriving. You want to focus on arriving. That's why I say I'm not on the whole big woo-woo stuff, but I do believe in God. I do believe in energies and all that. I believe in all of it. The thing is, I'm not like a esoteric woo-woo type of guy. It's like they say, if you got your head in the clouds, your boat's gonna crash against the rocks. You got to have your eyes on the water, you know, not in the clouds. You can have a look at the clouds and appreciate them, but you got to have most of your attention on the realm that you're in. So yeah, just positivity, you know, like just strive, try and find the best possible outcome always. That's something that's helped me loads. That's been really valuable for me in all situations, in all scenarios. If you're stuck in a job that you don't like, then try and find the best way out, you know, like what would be the best way out? Well, finish, maybe if you wanted to finish the job then, or wanted to stop working at that place, for example, just as an example, then at least give them notice and then put your best effort in the whole time that you're there, the whole resting time that you're there. And then when you finished your contract or your time there, you know, end on a good note and be positive and carry on with your life. That is so valuable, honestly. Now, just following up with the spiritual conversation, I have a firm belief that I have God on my side. My confidence is grounded in that belief that God's got my back. That's my feeling, that's my belief. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, or, you know, like I keep saying about, you know, the feedback loops. When you present yourself with confidence, people respond by respecting you and treating you with the required respect for someone that is confident in themselves. And that will open doors for you as well. So when you're holding yourself with strong posture and speaking in a manner that's confident and grounded and strong and noble, these are all the things that I'm mentioning that I have aimed to incorporate in my own character. When you present yourself in that way, it makes people see you in that light. The thing is, you have to genuinely be that person if you really want to get the fruits of being that person. And when you are genuinely that person, you present yourself in that way, I believe the confidence and the ideas have come to you, like the ideas have come to me, not only through my own thoughts and my own ideas, also from other information that I've found in books, on the internet, or through friends and family. But I do believe that that is God's plan. And that's why I believe that the confidence that I have, the confidence that I present, is thanks to God. I have God's confidence in me. See, I sound like an esoteric teacher, but I'm not. I'm honestly not trying to be. I'm being real. I'm being honest. This is how I see it. I see it as God's got my back. So there's nothing for me to be worried about or afraid of. As long as I don't veer off the path, I've got to be noble and respectful and provide and protect. I've been given strengths that most people haven't been blessed with, and I believe that there's a reason behind that. I believe it's because I'm meant to serve, and that's what I'm here to do. That's what I want to do. So that's where it's coming from, you know. I'm confident in myself. I present myself with confidence, and I don't let any bullshit affect me, especially when I'm fully rested and well. And then my goal is to just give out good and positive vibes and be a positive person to be around. You can be funny, you can be fun, you can be whatever, as long as you're not trying to take or be negative or bring people down. It's like, I'm gonna butcher it, but if you see someone that's blessed and you try and cut off their blessing, God's gonna get angry with you, and he's gonna cut off your own blessings, and he's not gonna cut off that person's blessings. You've got to be happy for other people's blessings. When you're around other people, you've got to be pleasant to be around. You're gonna see people that are doing better off than you. You've got to be happy for them. I'm always happy for my friends and family, everyone that's doing well or better than me in the moment, whatever. I don't see it as a competition. I'm on my own thing. I'm focusing on my own thing, my own results and stuff. That's what we should all be doing. Comparison is the thief of joy. Be happy for other people's blessings. You want to celebrate other people's blessings always. That's the way to do it. If you try and cut off someone else's blessings, you're going to have your own blessings cut off from you. That's what happens to a lot of people. And then they end up bitter and sour and miserable. And it's your own fault, you know? So yeah, be positive and spread positivity, not from a woo-woo fluffy place, more from a genuine, grounded, strong, confident place. You're trying to provide and protect for the community and for the good people and the innocent people, the defenseless people and animals as well. Throw the animals in there because I love animals. You want to operate from that positive vibe. And when you operate from that positive vibe, it's only going to grow inside of you. And it's only going to keep getting stronger and better. And you're only going to be attracting more positive and great people into your life. It's also going to open lots of doors for you. It's going to open the path up for you. So you've got to have that as a foundation for yourself, okay? Positivity, but not in the fluffy way. So stay on the good path. Stay on the positive path. God will look after you. Have faith. That's all you need. It's not always going to be easy, but it will be worth it. Just trust me, it's always worth it. Don't be in a rush as well. Everything worth having takes time. It's like I was saying about the pasta packet. You cut the corner off the pasta packet and then you full tilt it, it's just going to get blocked. You got to untilt it a little bit and let little bit by little bit come out until you fill up the pot. Same as if you're trying to empty a bucket of water in the toilet. If you just tip it upside down, you're going to make a mess. Nothing good ever came out of a rush. Just take your time. Make sure you do things properly and slow it down a bit. It's like the techniques in jiu-jitsu. If you want to do something good and fast, fast is slow. You've got to be able to do something slow before you can do it fast. So when you're learning a new technique or when you're doing a new technique, you always got to do it slowly before you can start drilling it fast. Another really good skill that you have to develop if you want to achieve anything worthy of achieving in this life is patience. Patience and the capacity of doing drudgery work and boring periods is not all going to be fun. That which comes fast goes fast. Anything worthy of having takes time to build.